Do you get anxious? Are you a perfectionist? If so, I want to help you minimize or even eliminate that anxiety. Coming up soon. So, what is perfectionism, or the act of being perfect? I'm going to read you the Google definition. So Google says that it is completely free from fault and defects. That's kind of a high standard to live up to. Being completely free of defects. You're human. I mean, you want to be completely free. That is something that, it's really, really hard to live up to. There was a interview done with Oprah by a Dr. Brown, and she has something called the 10 guide points to wholehearted living. And one of the guide points was cultivated self-compassion. And that's letting go of perfectionism. So Dr. Brown in this interview said that perfectionism is actually someone saying, if I act perfect, look perfect, do things perfect, work perfect, then I can minimize or eliminate shame, blame, and judgment from other people. And in the Bible, God doesn't require us to be perfect. In Romans 3:23, it says that we all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So you do not have to be this perfect person in order for people to love you and for you to be doing the best you can be. When you're operating in perfectionism, you are operating in fear and anxiousness, and you're operating in an armor of anxiousness, fear, and judgment instead of the armor of God. You're allowing that anxiousness and fear and judgment ultimately to put you in a place of shame and blame. So instead of operating from a place of perfectionism, you should operate from a place of excellence. And excellence is not perfection. Excellence is being the best version of you. However you are right now, being the best version of and doing your best. And the Bible actually talks about working hard for the Lord and not for man. When you operate in a place of perfectionism, you're doing it for other people. You're trying to prove that I do good work. I am working hard. I don't make mistakes. And you're trying to prove to other people. Instead of doing that, prove to God. Work hard for the Lord. And God doesn't need you to be perfect. He just wants you to do your best. Here are some wisdom keys so you can operate in excellence instead of operating in perfectionism. So number one, I want you to make a commitment to yourself to be your authentic self instead of operating from a place of fear, anxiety, and judgment. So I'm gonna put this on the screen and I want you to say it with me. I commit to be authentic with myself and others. I will not compare myself to others. I will not have fear or become anxious, and I will not shame myself for not having everything perfect. I will trust God. How do you feel? Probably nothing's changed, I know. But I want you to make that commitment to yourself and even repeat it to yourself so you can operate from a place of being your authentic self around people. And to practice that, I want you to write down for 21 days good things about yourself. And I want you to value yourself. I want you to know how much you love you. So every day, write down one thing for 21 days, something that you love about yourself. All right? And then number 3, I want you to start being authentic with God. Usually when we have this attitude of perfectionism, we often go around and that filters in other places of our lives, and including our relationship with God. So when we actually have that talk with Him, we think that we have to have the perfect prayer, or we have to say everything right on key, or the Lord won't love us anymore. I want you to practice, instead of practicing with people, I want you to start practicing in your prayer life to be authentic with God. Tell the whole truth. Just talk to him. All right? So, the question of the day: do you commit to being authentic with yourself and others? If so, I want you to put hashtag yes in the comments. I want to see you guys so I can congratulate you for committing to being authentic with yourself. Guys, thank you so much for coming to watch. If you want to get notifications for the videos, remember to click down there on the bell button. You will get notifications for our videos. Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please share with anyone that you think might benefit from this information. Remember that just as honey is sweet to the taste, wisdom is sweet to the soul. Now get out there and be great.